Well, new at noon, U.S. and Israeli sources tell ABC News that negotiations to release as many as 50 civilian hostages that Hamas is currently holding captive have reached a very sensitive stage.
The two sides appear closer to a deal. The White House says some critical sticking points remain. ABC's Justin Finch has more on that and new video from Israeli forces that they say proves Hamas used Gaza's largest hospital as a military stronghold.
U.S. and Israeli officials say a hostage agreement with Hamas is making progress, with initial terms including Israel allowing more aid into Gaza and a 5-day ceasefire. But the White House says no hard agreement yet on the length of that ceasefire and the number of hostages to be freed.
I'm now more confident that we are close enough to reach to a deal that can bring the people safely back to their homes.
Those talks continuing as the Israel Defense Forces release new videos from Al-Shifa Hospital, which troops have held for 6 days. One clip, time-stamped on the morning of Hamas's October 7th surprise attack on Israel, shows gunmen rushing a man into the hospital. Another showing a wounded person wheeled into the hospital alongside men armed with long guns. Israeli forces also releasing drone video they say is from a Hamas tunnel 30 feet below Shifa, leading to a steel blast door.
People are waiting to see some sort of evidence of an actual command post.
This is going to take time. Finding that shaft, it was under the Nukba vehicle, one of these pickup trucks.
Hamas denies Israel's claims. Hundreds of patients and civilians fleeing Al-Shifa, saying Israel ordered them to evacuate, and Israel maintaining the hospital asked for its assistance with evacuations. Meantime, 31 premature infants were rushed to southern Gaza for treatment after Al-Shifa incubators lost power more than a week ago. The Hamas-run Palestinian Health Ministry says at least 9 babies have already died, while the UN estimates at least 5 have died. 6 weeks of airstrikes have left much of northern Gaza in ruins. The United Nations estimates nearly 3/4 of Gaza's population has been displaced, with nearly 900,000 taking refuge in UN shelters. Justin Finch, ABC News, Washington.